Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer and welcome to the stream. Why does this feel like it was high-pitched? Hello everyone, how are we doing? My voice is naturally high-pitched anyway. Rixtress and a Wales, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the glitter and for the hugs and the squishins. I like the... Do you know what I like? Hugs. Hugs from friends are very, very nice, and especially girlfriend hugs. Let me tell you. Big fan. So today, we are going to begin a brand new game on Casual Friday, having finished 8 doors last week. And so my line of thinking is, we've had one, yes, but how about a second ultra-stylized, movement-centric Metroidvania based on East Asian mythology? Bo! The Path of the Teal Lotus! I haven't played it on this version of Switch since the update. I haven't played it at all. So it's just checking if it's compatible with Switch 2. Which this is not. That's a Pokemon. And if it isn't, it should be. How are we doing today, everybody? Oh, Wales, I saw the beautiful sunset that you posted on the Discord. And honestly, I think it is really, really beautiful. Tending to baby whales, absolutely fine. Just let me... my phone. Wow, nobody heard anything. Empirical Woodland, I will tell you... in your stead. I got first on your stream yesterday. I am so proud of myself. Oh, hello. Dyslexic font off? That's a really sweet little option. I've never seen that. Alright, where's subtitles? Do we have subtitles? Language, font, game speed, display timer, auto cue, brightness, contrast, saturation, audio... Dialogue music stingers, hell yeah. I don't see anything, so I'm going to assume that everything's just text-based anyway. Empirical Woodland, I did not screenshot it. I should have done, but I totally redeemed first, because I did it on stream. Like, I don't mind me, I'm just trolling my good buddy Empirical Woodland. One new game, 2 new games, 3 new games! Alright, where am I going to put you? Let's put you there, and see how long that lasts. This is already beautiful, look at this! Apparently our main character is Detective Heartache. I'm fine with that. You do it on that pond, you bastard! Get over here and get your upgrades. That is not at all what Detective Heartache sounds like. I'm only partly sorry. Drifting tear of moon, where bamboo of crimson loom. The teal lotus blooms. Is everything just going to be in haiku? I'm down for that. Happy thing for today. Today has been a day... I see you! Hello. What are you? You're looking at me, but I can't... Boom. But I can't interact with you. Alright, so what have I got? No buttons, but jump right now. What is my happy thing for today? I recently finished as in yesterday, finished Pride and Prejudice, and that makes me very, very happy. Hold B to jump higher. We drink tea to save the game. Hell yeah. Empirical Woodland, Zarkrai did it. You introduce a hazard where it can't damage you, then introduce it where it can. I think we might be getting a stand on top of these poles and launch from on there, sort of thing. And maybe these might be grapple points. Just thinking. Thinking aloud. Zarkrai got first one time, and I was really salty because I wanted it, so I often check that it is available. But I don't know what, the bot always gets it before me. Ew. What do we have here? I've been, so far, unimpressed with it. 10 Taihan. I have thus far been unimpressed with the 10 Taihana that scamper around these forests. And it would seem that on this evening, the celestial spit ejected from the heavens is especially egregious. It's so incredibly tiny. My respect for the kami evaporates with your... This musical thing is great. Now be gone, you backwards beast, to the bamboo thicket you bumbled out of. And I will spare you from an expedited exorcism. That's really good. I like it. Wait. That earring you wear. Now there is something of interest. Peculiar relic. It is clear the kami grow careless with their celestial gifts recently. Or perhaps I've underestimated you. Only one way to find out. Please drink this. It should unlock the true form of that earring you wear. Well, I'm already in love. Equinox staff. Your earring can now transform into the Equinox. Do you see? It's blue and red, like the switch. This is your basic attack. It can be used as a reliable source of damage when defeating enemies. Tap Y to attack. You should be able to use your earring as a staff now. Go ahead and test it out by breaking the bamboo wall to the right. Or... Oh no! I was gonna go see if I could hit, Doodad off to the left. Yeah, I played Donkey Kong. You see me play Donkey Kong. I was gonna try and hit the little, this guy. Ha-ha! You found me! I'm not doing it. I'm not finding all 1,000 of them. Yeah, I am directly responsible for that Skeleman. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm not sorry at all. Did you see that? That was crazy. Should have foreseen that relic growing feeble from rotting in your oversized yet inferior ear. Have you seen these young crimson bamboo in the forest? You should be able to harvest these to use as reinforcement for your staff. Go back and harvest 10 bamboo bundles and bring them back here. I shall turn that dainty toothpick into something slightly more respectable. Out of pity, and no other reason. Your newly acquired staff has lost some of its strength from disuse and is in need of some reinforcements. Reinforcements? You're the one that Coach Z bought! A mysterious figure named Asahi. Is that a kind of beer? Asahi is a kind of beer, I'm pretty sure. They can help, but only if you provide them with 10 bundles of crimson bamboo. Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. Right. 1. Honestly, Rextras, I'm in favor of you moving to the UK. That is definitely the best option of all the things presented. I mean, if Vertical Woodland suggests that it's a Korok, I did joke that joke. It could be a Korok. That's why I thought. Are you still going, Skeleman? Good job. I had time to go do this whole conversation of fetch quest and wait here for you to be specifically poignant. Bouquet of moonlight. When darkness has eclipsed her, await the teal bud. I think when you get to the volcano, something might happen. I was wrong. That's fine, though. How much bamboo do I have? But Tunic, is that you? Is that you, Tunic? Tunic has just layers upon layers of pretentious nonsense in its secret hiding. Did you know that the soundtrack is spelling out messages to you the whole time? In a language called Tunic? Because it is. I believe it roughly equates to, get good. Wabbits! Hell yeah. Neve was here. Right. Ah, you've completed my request. Obedient to a fault like a dull puppy. Perhaps you could be of some use to me in the future, but for now, hand me those bamboo bundles. That should do it. Now, try to forge a new path forward through those burly bamboo and meet the misshapen creatures beyond. It may be dangerous to go alone. Take this. But so be it. Tea kettle. When missing health, holds this while grounded to sip tea. While sipping tea, you'll be immobilized and your health will be restored at a slow rate. When striking enemies with your staff, you will siphon the energy from them and brew more tea in your kettle automatically. 10 out of 10. I am sharing this game mechanic with my family. How do you restore your health? By crikey, pot of tea. "'Tis us, the previously foreshadowed misshapen creatures. I bet you didn't expect more dialogue so soon, but you are still new and require guidance. Please ignore the incoherent babblings of my unfortunate appendage. He claims to be able to see beyond this realm, but it is perhaps immediately clear to you that he spouts nothing but nonsense. Oh, a vision this way comes. See, do I. A well-dressed rodent swing their staff and hit this paper lantern spirit. They will begin to glow and be able to jump again in midair. Ravings of a lunatic. An auspicious coincidence. Or something more. Really? That looks like something breakable. I'll tell you what it is. There's something up there. I like that little shimmy that they do. That's such a good little animation. I like that. Right, now is that... Yes, you are. I was going to say, is that little demon fella going to follow me? Sure is. Oh! Alright, come here, you. Come here. Come here! Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Good animation. Hell yeah. I'm also pretty sure I'm not supposed to be over here. I mean, I am, obviously, because this... I don't believe I've done any sequence breaking. I have just... You know... Just a little hop skip that I don't think the game anticipated me doing. But that I'm perfectly able to do. It's fine. I just need to save. Are you going to tell me I'm in the wrong place? Please tell me I'm in the wrong place and I need to turn back. Yet another vision. A fox flies freely over gaping canyons. Teal petals shower in their wake. Pure poppycock. Yeah, that one I can't do yet. Alright, back we go. Still, I'm quite impressed that I came over here, and I found 2 more Koroks. Isn't that nice? So, from what the game was saying... Aww. From what the game was saying... I get my health back, well, I get my health back by drinking tea. This I have shown. But I get my tea back by beating up enemies. That's just bamboo over there, it looks like. So I will come back for you later. Alright, good to know. Cass, you have got 0 iframes in this game, so good to know. What do we think the Koroks are going to accomplish? My thought is we're going to it's going to be tied into upgrades. Alright, like we're going to find Mother Korok, who's going to ask us to bring back the Korok babies. And with enough of them, we'll get special upgrades and powers. And, poop. Which I believe is what you get for finding all 1,000 of them. Well, 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 if it isn't my little tea kettle thief. Where do you get off running with the possessions of a superior higher being? Excuse me. It was rude. I haven't had my tea for a while. One can find themselves quite irritable without it. So, this is when you hand over my tea kettle that you ran off with. Huh? Filthy cammy dropping. You know what? I shall let you keep the tea kettle. As an infinitely benevolent being, I think we can come as an arrangement here. I am feeling a bit weary, not having a steady flow of tea this evening, and I need an especially potent brew to rejuvenate. In this cave, that has a beast whose eyeball would make an excellent ingredient in tea, and would fix me right up. If you hurry, I might even share a sip with you as well. But alas, there seems to be some sort of impenetrable wall here. Whatever will you do? Asahi has agreed to let you keep his tea kettle that you stole if you bring him back the Eye of the Beast that lives somewhere in Uzumaki Cave. To enter the cave, slay the beast. And, oh, enter the cave. Then do it, then bring it back. Alright. Real quick. Only because... See, look at that, 1% completion. I'll be through this game in no time. So, yeah, see, first of all, nothing up here, just bamboo. Second, I saw a Korok on my way down that hole there, so that's what I'm going to go and get. I keep trying to double jump because I am so used to having one from 8 doors. Same deal with, like, collecting passive, souls and currency, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Right, so these guys say jump down the pit. You know what I say? Hey! Gatomon is a jerk. Now, are you just a springboard? Oh! So I have a downward strike. So if I do a downward strike, then mushroom down there launches me upwards. Good to know. By the way, here's your... You saw nothing. Oh, a blessing from the moon, Kami. I must be the luckiest Kodama in the land. I'm happy you found me. I seem to be in a bit of a sticky situation. You see, I came outside of my cave to find a new armadillo to join my flock, and clumsy old me fell down into this pit. Now I don't quite know what to do next. Oh, well, at least I have some company now. Oh dear. Speaking of company, what in strange garden is that thing? Hide! Okay. Drink your tea. That's all the tea I have to drink. This red mushroom looks like a thing. Why isn't that a thing? Oh no. Hey Rixtrus, you know how I'm super duper patient when it comes to finding enemies and stuff? Oh, hell yeah, this game is for me. That one's just death. Alright. I thought, you know, maybe I could sneak along through there. Not so. Alright, can't clear that yet. Can I skip this? Cannot skip this. You can cancel that into a level 3 ultra, but I ain't gonna do that! Ah! Nah, come on, Verka Woodland. We all know how I get. Which is exactly what you said. See, I'm not very good at reading either. The issue is not... okay, so with things like that, right? It's not... I must immediately be good at what I'm doing. Although there is admittedly a degree of that. A lot of it is like... if I'm not immediately good at something, slash, I don't see any improvement. Like this, look at that! I just opened up with the 23-hit combo, you kidding me? That was amazing. Contact with enemies doesn't do harm. That enemy doesn't do harm. I guess good to know. Oh, whales, please enjoy your nothing. And there it was. Is he gone? Oh, that sure was a close one. You must be stronger than you look to have scared him off. I myself may look intimidating, but I could never have gotten rid of that demon as swiftly as you. It seems the creatures of this forest grow more restless recently. And look, the armadillo have returned. But that is besides the point right now. How can I thank you? I know. How about we share some tea while we figure out how to get out of here? Ba-da-da-da! I'm hearing it, Empirical Woodland. It's not just you. Bamboo bat. Hold A near objects with a blue glowing circle. Aim with that, and release A to bat the object. Wow, your Aaron can turn into a bat now. Tentai Hana truly are amazing creatures. Now, if we could just find a way to break that blue bamboo wall over there, we should be able to get out of here. I know. Try attacking one of these pillows in the air and use your new bat to hit it into the wall. Open that. That's pretty great. Aaron, welcome on in. I've had this game sitting in the pile for a little bit, but like, oh man, I finished up 8 doors and I thought, let's just do another one. Let's have another fancy East Asian Metroidvania. I'm glad I did already. Whoa, you did it! Those armadillo are virtually indestructible, but I had no idea they packed such a punch. I can finally go home now. Thank you. If you ever find yourself in Uzumaki Cave, please try and find me. I promise to show you the utmost hospitality. Oh, whales do be lurking. Thank you for the lurk. Right, so what we do... I really hope that wasn't a style. Oh, that was... That, given the fancy hat, may very well have just been a style judge. Like from Devil May Cry. Unfortunately, I'm not very stylish. You are coming with me, I guess. I feel a little bad, honestly. Like, not a little bad enough to stop doing this, but I don't want to hit that guy around. That's a tad rude. Wow, I must say I am always slightly impressed. But don't get ahead of yourself. You must still make good on our agreement. Enter the cave, little one. Procure for me the eye of the beast, and that old tea kettle shall be yours to keep. I think that is a really slick scene transition, by the way. Running off that corner of the screen and becoming the loading icon, that's real good. Get out of here, Rock Kirby. Who are you? This is really hard to describe, right? But hopefully you guys get it. These rocks look completely flat. Obviously they are. This is all sprite work and parallax scrolling. But they look like it's just bits of cardboard propped up, right? But that looks kind of perfect. Ah. Now, can I? I can. So first of all, I magnetized to baseballs real quick. Good to know. Second, haha, you found me. And third, hi, Ashley, how's it going? I'm doing A-okay is all I'm doing. I'm enjoying my brand new game. I see you down there. Okay, good to know. Teal ore. A chunk of ore that glows teal found in Uzumaki Cave, said to be imbued with celestial energy. It is used by skilled blacksmiths to enhance the spiritual aura of their weaponry. It can also be ground up into a fine powder and eaten by those who wish to boost their vitality. Kind of like in the Ken Sugimori look for the weapons charms up there. Do not know that leftmost is something I would consider to be an Erin. But, you know, what do I know? I'm not the game devs. I'm glad you're doing okay. Always good when friends and viewers are doing alright. Honestly, real surprised to learn this platform's not semi-transparent. Like, you would have thought, right? But no. I thought I could maybe pray at that rock. Or something. Hello? No, I can't talk to you. Alright. Yeah, I know that I could, like, skillfully make my way down if I wanted. But why not try and hit all the double jumps, carefully make my way down, and maybe see if I can find, like, a hidden platform or something. It worked really well for finding out that Gatomon just stole my stuff. Don't steal my stuff. Do I have a map? I do have a map. Look at it! The whole map looks like this. That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah, I saw you up there. Alright, what are you? A flower with a rabbit-shaped blossom. Your paw passes through it when you try to pick it. Is that on my map? That's on my map. No, that's on my map, but I thought it was one of the, the tunic characters. Like, whatever the mystery figures are at the very bottom of that to-do list. I thought maybe it was that. A set of lavish offering tables. 3 of them are empty. There is gentle crying in the background. Those bells also look completely flat. Not bells, they're, the paper charms and the little, fabric ones whose name I forget. But yeah, this whole thing looks like it's just a craftwork world. I'm into that. I like music non-stop. Why, hello there, tiny Diana. I thought your kind had all fled from these parts. Don't mind me. I am but a humble traveller myself. My travels now mainly involve trips to the bamboo forest to relieve the rabbits' huts of their recently abandoned belongings. Oh, your eyes, my friend. They shine brightly like the moon itself. A treasure to be coveted. May I have them? I will give you a special gift in return. It will surely attract wealth and prosperity, yes? Will you give me your eyes? Ah, yes, I was perhaps a bit greedy with my request. There's a price of 50 fox fire for my gift, more agreeable. Very fine investment. You are a creature who has excellent taste in special gifts. Here you go. While equipped, this Omomori attracts nearby kids in the energy and... Ah-ha-ha-ha! And yes, today I am feeling extraordinarily generous, and I will supply you a free gift with your purchase. This strap allows you to equip an Omamori while sitting at the shrine. When attached to an Omamori, you will gain that Omamori's passive effects. You will need this to use that Omamori properly, yes? However, you can only attach the 2 while at a shrine. This shrine before me might be an appropriate place to equip them, yes? Ah, oh. Ah, yes, I can equip these here. Oh, God, look at how many there are to find. This game's gonna be great. Make download active in game by holding this and selecting the meal. That will be something to do later. But, like, yeah. Get my equips. I was looking at the broccoli, and I didn't see the shards of glass beneath it. Oh, I probably could have made that. And now cannot. come back with double jump / air glide. I dare say. Also, Wales, welcome back. I hope everything is all well in the land of Wales. So where now? Well, I did reach a split path up here, right? This offered me left and right. I'm also wondering if I took that guy up on his offer and said, by all means, sure, here are my eyes. He'd be like, oh, no, 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 I actually couldn't deprive you of something so wonderful. Tell you what, how about I just sell you something instead? Oh, far more generous it is. Ah, I see you found your way into Uzumaki Cave, my new friend. It's dark and gloomy, but it is where my ancestors thrived. And here is where I carry on their tradition as an armor pillow herder. Speaking of the tradition, it is customary to give those who helped us special gifts, and that is why I wanted to give you these for saving me earlier. Firstly, a feisty Daruma doll named Chompa. Tap X to consume tea, summon Chompa. Okay. That's, we had those in the 90s. That's called a Mad Ball. And secondly, a gift passed down to me from the Kodama clan. It's doing the Jeff Goldblum pose! Hell yeah! Like if I do a bit of that, yeah, sexy Jeff Goldblum pose. That's great. This charcoal allows you to produce heat while engaged in airborne combat. To start producing heat, start a combo in the air. You will produce more heat the more you attack enemies in the air. Once enough heat is produced, your tea kettle will reach the boiling state. While your tea kettle is in the boiling state, any Daruma summon will gain an eye, temporarily enhancing its ability. Damage dealt by the Daruma also produces heat. Learn to use these powerful tools wisely, and they should help you greatly on your journey. Now, I must return to my hut deeper in the cave. My armor pillows, they must have missed me so. So let me reselect my pen. Let me reselect my penguin pointer, because I feel like I'm going to need that. Now, can I... Honestly, I was expecting that to move at, like, not even half that speed. That is just a straight-up Hadouken! So I think this thing, right? Nope, never mind. I like that you do not get an infinite time to line up that shot. The fact that it is finite means a great deal. That was terrible. Introduction to airborne combat. Cast did not get that right. You know what I did get right? Cup of tea. Yeah, down, you lad. He's gasping. There you go. Like, clearly I'm going to need you for something. Are you gonna join me in doing my little shimmy? Nah, you don't care. You're just a animated like it's 1980s England bug. That's what you are. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's maybe do a bit of that. Pop you there. There we go. How does everything sound in relation to me now? Can't really do much about how do I sound. This is just my voice. Oh, there's a boss through that door, I reckon. So... No, that's a keyhole. I was gonna say, do I need to hit a... hit that thing with Daruma? But I'm guessing no. I'm also gonna guess that I'm gonna get an air dash soon. That would be quite nice. You're that one story of that one woman in the boat! What was your name? Bear with me a second while I try to use my perfect total recall to remember what the Japanese UFO boat lady was called. Utsuro Pune. There you go. A UFO legend from 19th century Japan. Click to read more on nippon.com. Oh, wow. My recall is perfect. So the story goes, at least as is recorded, that a woman, much like this, appeared in a silvery craft, much like this, and she floated down the river in ancient Japan, and the village found her. They were like, what the hell is this? Let's send you back where you come from. Ooh, how do I get up there? And yeah, Utsurobone is generally considered to be, as such things can be, an accurate and credible, like, UFO encounter in ancient Japan. Because obviously this was before little green men strutting up and down, going beep beep in the flying saucers, you know? But what they have essentially described in this story is a woman in a flying saucer. I don't know, it's just a really interesting tale to me, and I'm wondering, like, what actually was it? I don't know, and it's a little frustrating that I never will, because ancient history, like. Oops! There is also one from South Africa. Like a comparatively more recent one, and essentially a group of children playing in the playground all reported that what is essentially a UFO came down, and what is essentially a couple of little aliens came out, and they were doing readings and testing the playground and stuff. But they weren't called aliens. The kids referred to them as like a local child-stealing goblin whose name also escapes me at the minute. Bo, you always seem to show up when I need you the most. My armored pillows have all wandered off in my absence. Tokalashe, that is exactly the one, but pronounced entirely incorrectly. Thanks, Rixtress. Oh dear, whatever am I going to do? They must be so cold and lonely without the mighty Shimeji to protect them. There are 4 of them, and they must be somewhere in this cave. Please, help me find them and bring them back here to my hut. You're living in a samurai helmet! Nice. Well, I'm very surprised that I got the pronunciation spot on. But yeah, there's there is an account of a group of South African school children who reported seeing a couple of those kicking around their school, and to this day swear blind that that is what they saw. And like, it's something that UFO conspiracy theorists, well, UFO theorists in general, I suppose you would say, they consider it credible because you've got a whole bunch of children agreeing on something essentially independent of one another. And rather than everyone getting together and giving the same story of, you know, little green men, we will say, they give differing opinions of more or less the same thing. Can I? I'll bet you I can't. Can I kick off that lantern and preserve momentum all the way down? No, I can't. That, I feel, is going to be come back with your double jump slash wave dash. Air combat seems to be the way to go in this game, honestly. Or just throwing yourself into spike pits, honestly. That's fine too. Air combat definitely seems to be the way to go in this game. Like, sure, you get 1 or 2 hits when you're on the floor, but in the air, it's just like, pow, pow, pow. Keep doing that. So, do we need to deflector this? Right, so we do a bit of that. Goro, Goro, you look like you've just seen a ghost. Oh, the demons won't hurt you now. I have just discovered a new favorite thing. I have joked in the past, not a joke, it's true. I should very much like to, at some point in my life, exit a building, like, through the window. Just throw me out. Being thrown into a building through the window, that's a new one. How do I get out? That's how I get out. Just like that. Was there another switch up here? No, just the one. So that gate right there, that's gonna be an exit gate. Pendula, you returned. Goro Goro will be pleased. As for me, my experience with the UFOs is I've watched a lot of X-Files. None of the new bits, though. Should I? I don't know, probably. Can I? No. I ain't got TV. Alright. What do I do with you? Oh. I can just nudge them like that. But also, bang! Smack him through the window. Good times. Ame, I knew you would come back. You are wearing that one fella from Demon Hunter. That's your jacket. I don't recognize you two immediately. I was gonna say, now we're probably gonna have to deflect to this. Which is, probably not the word I should be thinking of. What do you... I can't tell what you look like from afar. Oh, I see what it was. I thought these guys were just arbitrarily going back to their spawn point after, like, you know, you get 2 hits. No. They respawned back at their starting points because I nudged them into a spike pit. Mamoru! Stubborn yet you can't stay away. Welcome back. One, 2, 3, and 4. Would you believe it? They all came back. Did you have something to do with it? Ever since I met you, things are looking up for Shimeji. Here, I want you to have this. Shiitake, a key shaped like a mushroom. According to Shimeji, this key unlocks an area in Uzumaki Cave where an unruly beast slumbers. Somewhere above there, I've had to lock away a particularly unmanageable armadillo. Can you check up on him for me? Nope, I don't recognize that guy's outfit. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was also like a secret animes reference. Wow, Cass, what was that? Not great, it's what that... Hang on. Okay, so these enemies hurt. Good to know. Yeah, my thought was, can I... Because if I hit their energy balls back at them, I get a double jump from that. So am I able to bounce off of their projectiles? Not like that. No. That Korok up there is going to be come back with some sort of jump ability. Was I going to say Kokoro? Yes. A massive nerd. Kokoro is a good song. Track. Whatever. I hear another one of those things squeaking around here, so what have I missed? This is just your pit of spikes, right? Yeah. So what am I missing? Probably upgrades. I'm not very good at that. We will learn. Hey, do we think that's the lesson? That you can... Alright, so obviously I'm going to need to bounce something up there. Those things don't bounce. What if... Come on. Like that! Then we carve our way through here. Bait you again. I keep forgetting as well that my guy has a little upswing if I need one. Let's just refill my feathers. There's probably petals, right? Rather than feathers, but that's fine. This kind of ties in to UFOs, kinda. I'm really sad that I've not seen and never will see something like the Max Headroom incident. I want to see the signal intrusion. I want to see an ARG. I want to be part of it. And, best I have ever seen. I say best. Best is the wrong word. Particularly unmanageable armadillo. Good boss name. Closest I have ever seen was when I was in America one time, and an emergency weather report came on, and it was one of those that like completely took over the TV. But I didn't know what it was because we don't have them in England. And obviously, those things make themselves known, right? They start with this horrible, like, screeching alert noise. And I'm watching on, and I'm thinking, man... am I gonna die? Is that what this is? No, it was just awful. And it was one of those because you could hear as well. Like, it was very obviously not a professional thing. Like, it was dudes in an office, because you could hear, like, Windows noises in the background. Not a good run. But, I, broadly speaking, know what I'm doing. Having to switch between, like, 2 attack buttons and jump, that's tripping me up. Hey, Cass, stop doing that! Like, it never works! Or you're always going to want to aim where it's going, not where it is. In Japan, Dad watched me try to get a picture of a bird. Genuinely, I was chasing this little fellow around for like 10 minutes trying to get a good shot of this bird based on the premise of where it's going, not where it is. That was a good run. I liked that run. I thought I had done fairly well with that one. Tactic is absolutely to go for the falling rocks. Aim at those guys. I'll do it. And also, don't slam your face into it as soon as it wakes up. See? Look at that. I mean, ideally, don't slam your face into it at all. Need to work on latching onto those. It's not quite as good as I thought it was. Alright. So, you can't jump over it like that. Gotta use those lots to jump over it. I was trying to do the strategy from 8 doors. Where in 8 doors, if you opened with a... If you open with a little hop, usually like with the sword weapon, man, you just open with a burst of damage. I like how I've now gotten 2 of those things. Aim square at this guy's head. Neither of them worked. It's fine. That did quite well, actually. So maybe my strategy is right. Maybe it is all about the air combos. Maybe it is! Don't do that. I have ideas. I have ideas. Are those ideas maybe talk more while I'm streaming? It might just be, everybody. So, these air combos sure seem to be doing the trick, at least for phase 1. And phase 2 is absolutely use the baseball bat to, at the very least, knock it onto its back, and then take your shots from there. Alright, cool. Stop tap dancing on my head, loading screen. Let me do well at this game. That was a lot better than I had anticipated. That was me, again, forgetting the quick switch between, using the spear and the bat. Which, honestly, that's going to be practice. Like that. That was good. That was pretty good. Diagonals are new. That was cheeky. How dare you move orthogonally? Not that time. Still, this is an improvement. Oh no, that's going to be diagonals. Yes, it is. But we can do that. Can't attach onto those while you are taking damage. Okay. Okay. Well, now we know. Hey, what boss gave you the most trouble there, Cass? Some scrub, like the third one you fight? Super easy movement patterns as well. How do you beat it? You know, it roams in circles. Stay away from the edges is how you beat it. What was I thinking? Why would I stand directly beneath that? It's fine. That one seemed like a bit of a waste, honestly. Unless... yeah, keep doing that DVD move, mate. I will because whenever it gets tired and falls on the floor like that, that's when I charge up my tea kettle and get to sip a cup of tea. And that's how we beat it. Yeah! Gimme that. Commonly used to make especially potent tea. Can I take that as well? Nope. Okay, cool. Well, real quick, I'm just gonna shuffle over here, have a save of that. Yeah, you saw it. First time minutes of gameplay. Was it even 10 minutes? Probably not. I was tired of waiting. Have you found my ingredients yet? Yes, yes, yes! Hand it over quickly! Now, as promised, you can drink a bit too, but only a sip. Bum, ba-da-da-da. Alright, what do we get? Lotus Dash. Dash forward in the direction you are facing. Cross gaps too far to reach by jumping. Dodge enemies and their attacks. And it's on the right button this time. Now the rest is for me. But remember, with every sip of the tea, a latent gift will be set free. Now, leave me be. So see what else there is to see. I suggest you exit this musty cave the same way you came in. Yeah, look at that. I got some Sky Dash. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to another loading screen. Listen to that Foley work. Listen what happens when we dash. I don't know if that's like a clattering tea service or a little chiming bell. That's a really cute little effect. I like it. Oh, and that's how... That was the tip for beating you. Smash those things into the pill bug. And then this is how we reach the style judge. There we go. Right. Let's head on back, because at the very least, I know where there's a Korok, and it's down there. Still no. So... Can I don't know if I'm able to reach that right now. And I know that I'm usually really good at that sort of thing. Hello. He's fine, by the way. Don't worry about it. You particularly unkillable armadillo. A-okay. Everything is fine with that. Yeah, that's going to be come back later, I think. Or do a trick jump that I don't yet know how to do. Are you impressed by this, by the way? Nope. Alright, cool. This way, however. This way there was a thing. Because I remember, see, if you can jump mid-dash, you'll perform a shine dash. Oh! Wait. Saving shrine, NPC. I'm just at the exit now. But I've missed a spot. That's probably how you do it then, right? Actually, that's fine, right? Because that'll put me at the shrine just to the right of that room. And then, yes, it will. Just watch. That one is going to be an annoying cat. I need to jump a little sooner than I think I do. Every single time. Can you chain that? You probably can't chain that, right? The world may never know. Rickstras, I'm glad this is the case. Because honestly, Man, am I glad that I impress you. The things it has led to. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I think. That's how you do it. I think you bounce off that statue in the middle there. Not like that. I think you bounce off that statue in the middle, bait it into firing at you high in the air, then shine dash away. And that's how you collect that. That is what I am determined to do. And then we're going to go back and either I'm going to collect that. That seems unfeasible, though, because you get, like, one shot at doing that. Unless you bounce off the statue. Like, that shouldn't... Not quite sure what that interaction was. Well, I won't dwell on this too much longer, because what do we know about Metroidvanias? You're gonna get a tool to get that later if you can't get it now. I'm surprised that I was able to combo my way down here in the way that I was. Can I? That gets... Okay. I think I'm thinking along the right lines. It's unfortunate that it's behind a loading screen, however. But yeah, like I say, we're not going to spend too much time on this because we will... If I can't do this now, I'll get a tool to come back and do it later. And with that... That was so close! With that tool, we'll get it then. But, yeah, this is fine. How have I've only been doing this for 2 hours. Like, you can tell that I'm getting into something. When I lose track of time, we just go, wow, that was 2 hours. I have it. I have it. That's how we do it. All right, let's go. Now I just need to pull it off. I have my plan of action. I'm not going to spend too much longer on this. That's a lie! I'm gonna get this now! I know that I can. Watch me go. Self-high five! Let's go! And I did it before the cutoff point when I went, I've spent too long doing that. Oh, hello. You don't need to be able to double jump to Shine Spark. That's real interesting. I thought it was a case of, you know, charge up your double jump and then go do it. Right, so there was a spot on my map. Alright, go to the room with, like, the goddess-looking statue. Okay. It is equipped, isn't it? Yeah. For some reason, I thought that it wasn't, because I'm not noticing stuff flying into my face. Like that. Oh, this is the room, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no! Smashing down walls is a mechanic? Regret. Absolute regret. Like, that's always the part in Metroidvanias and the like that I dislike horribly. Because what have I missed? Sure, I've got to have missed something. Oh, there's that thing that I missed. And, like, you don't want to do the Doom thing by just mashing your face into every wall and spamming the use key. That's not how people play video games, or fun. Am I going to keep trying and hitting stuff against the walls anyway? Yeah, I guess. Ah! I didn't keep an eye on my health, and now I have to go right back to that helmet, right? Because I didn't save... Oh, no, I did. I'm right back next to the, Lucky Man. Alright. Well, that's fine. I can still get my way back out from there. Okay, you know what? Fair. Maybe the Foxfire is just coming straight to my face. That's going to mean come back and deal with that later, I reckon. As is typically the way with Metroidvanias. Go back, come back later. Go read Northern like. These things, by the way, with the little paper lanterns that I didn't mean to do that. Glad that I did. Where you hit them and the tongue sticks out. That, I know it's like a Japanese thing. It very specifically reminds me of Mario Land 2. There's that, I think it was Pumpkin Secret, one of the Pumpkin Secret levels, where, like, just background enemies. Because I thought they were axes when I was younger, like weird pickaxe monsters. But, like, looking back at it, it's absolutely a lantern just going bleh, bleh, over and over again. Then down is just more of the way that I came in. Let's go! Oh no, pet, you'll have to come back later. Exactly. You know how 'tis, Rixtris. I'm going to save before I die again, so let's not do that. How do I get back up there? Oh, well, there's 2 doors that I've missed. Yes, actually, right? Because there was a bit over here. I tried to get through that. And I couldn't. And I went, you're getting air dash later. That's actually a really good stealth tutorial. Where, hitting an enemy refreshes your dash. How did I get that perfect the first time, and now I'm just in pieces? A flower with a rabbit-shaped blossom. Another one. That's how you do that. There you go. Alright, so where exactly is that wall? There. And then it just pops back up there again. That's unfortunate. Don't have a double jump. Yep. I like how I keep trying to double jump. Let's do that way first of all, yeah? Not like that. Right, so you go down there. Here's a thought. I can just push you. That's really useful. Like, I like, ooh, upgrade, 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 upgrade. Right, do that without taking damage, Cass. I want to collect that. Confidence. Well, you you can't say that I'm lacking in any of that in this game. Sure, I'll take it. Put me in, coach. I can win this fight. Based on what training? I've played video games. Sneeze. Yeah, hi, how's everybody doing? Mute that. Undeniably unbelievable! Thanks, Lee. You remembered it. Thanks, Rickstress. What a pro. Yeah, so that's all done and dusted. And so are you. Your title screen, everybody! Young Blossom, how your birth has been blessed. Those bright eyes behind your mask have been shielded from the events that transpired before your arrival. I am Rozu, the last of the Usagi clan in these bamboo forests. I emerged from my secluded hut this eve to find my clan wilting in piles of cinder and ash. The folk tales say we Tentaihana bloom in the wake of tragedy, and you would seem to be living proof. Ah, but all these folk tales are just stories for children, no? And yet, a tiny teal lotus stands before me in my hour of need. Beyond this bridge lies peril and uncertainty, which is why few from my clan rarely ever left these forests. But it would seem now they were smarter than the ones who remained. Alas, hope dwindles here. Perhaps it is for me to wilt on my own terms and strum my final requiem as the moon sets on the last night of the Usagi clan. I wonder if this is like, listen to the tune. Get something for listening to the tune. No, because that's your loot point. I too would throw myself in the water, young bud. And yet... Really? This was the last point when I saved? You know, thinking on... That one stage in Mario World that I was talking about, that's got a lot of the Japanese monsters in it, because you got bonus umbrellas. You got that one ogre with the one eye that runs back and forth. Yeah. Did I just miss a save point? I didn't miss a save point. There was one on the other side of the bridge. I can see from how you brazenly trek forwards that you are a more courageous adventurer than I. Perhaps there is still hope to hang to. May I ask a favor of you? That Usagi scroll is a message, a plea to my scattered kin. Our homeland may be scarred, but it isn't lost. Not yet. Of the Usagi Tentaihana that have strayed beyond this bridge, I know of 3. Perhaps they may rekindle the spirit of our clan. They are Mitsuki, golden hibiscus, Mikami, the white magnolia, and Mochi, the black orchid. Find them, stranger. Deliver the scroll. Persuade them to come back to our crimson forest. Help us rebuild our home and our hope. And finally take this to help you on your journey. Initiative! While equipped, this increases your attack damage when you interrupt your dash with basic attack. That sounds like something I'm into! May Tsukiyomi forever light your path, Teal Lotus. Yeah, go find those 3 guys. I ain't reading all that. I just read it with what that guy said. Yeah. I thought the guy said that I could equip 2. I mean, it would make sense that I can't. 1 thing per charm, but that's fine. I'll just collect all the stuff that falls at my feet. That's fine. Yeah, these fellas. Look at them. These funky lanterns. That's as high as you go. Alright. So what do you do? Ah. Irashaimase, everybody! Welcome on in, Detective Heartache and friends. Just the person, actually. We appear to be playing as you. And I think that's cool. You're pretty cool protagonist. Let's do... There we go. You were playing Blueprints. I was lurking. I still am. Hang on. Now I'm not. Otherwise, I'd be lurking on my own stream. Is that a platform? That looks like a platform. No longer matters. Honestly, yeah, you should get this, Detective Heartache. You should also ignore what Empirical Woodland is saying. He said I didn't get first in his stream yesterday, which is an objective lie. Yeah, safe! I am no longer safe. Everything went wrong at once there, that's fine. Wow, not taking my side. I thought you said we were friends. Very specifically yesterday. When you were like, what the hell were you playing? Some nonsense was the implication, and you were right. Nonsense is what I was playing. So thank you very much, as always, for raiding in, bringing your community along. This is a bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. It is super stylized, movement-focused Metroidvania, based around Japanese mythology. we are this little Lotus spirit down here. Honestly, I'm gonna say that's progress. It's kind of hard to tell what pretty much anything is when you're playing Blueprints. That game goes in directions. Not all of them are good directions, necessarily. Ah. Where's my dude? There's my dude. Do you know what? I'm just gonna stay down here and deflect these little ink balls, because that's, I believe having the desired effect. Oh, hell yeah, nachos, you should. I don't think that is actually working against that candle, which... There you go. Honestly, what better to break a candle, or at least extinguish a candle, than with water? I'm not much of a physicist, that's more Zachari's thing. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Also, check it out. Oh, I can't check it out. We don't have any tea in my teapot. You restore health by drinking tea. That's how you get past that. I might shoulda known. If I had to describe this game in terms of something else, which I generally don't like doing unless it's Silent Hill 2, it reminds me very much of, like, Hollow Knight, but, like, Japanese. It has a lot of the same sort of... Which, you know, admittedly, a lot of Hollow Knight's mechanics were kind of soulsy, like drinking milk instead of esters. You know, that's what that is. Okay, okay, so you restore your health. You drink tea. Instant 10 on 10. This game is amazing. Okay, come on, do it again. Oh! Little fellow's on fire! Oh, and I can't go any further because that's a boulder. That boulder is preventing progression. Wow, this is hideous. Close! So yeah, if you have a mighty need for some nachos, and you need to do such a thing, go get some nachos. Do the post-stream self-care. We like to take care of ourselves, is what we do. Streamers are anxious little Tamagotchis. And that's why a lot of us have commands like, hey, hydrate. You've been sitting here talking for like 2.5 hours. Have you taken one sip of water? You should. Also, gorgeous soundtrack. Can I fight you? Hey! Hey! Probably didn't need to do that. I just wanted to. That didn't feel good. I don't care. I landed. I landed where I needed to land. Oh, no! It's, Claire? That one from Dynamite Heady that they turned into a big old robot. Oh, hell yeah, pierogies. It's also very much like Hollow Knight in that it's kind of difficult and I'm not very good at it. I hope to learn. But as we saw in 8 Doors, patience. Patience is what you need. I can develop that. That jump was way easier than what I tried to do. I thought, right, Shine Spark. That's going to be a Shine Spark jump. I just have to get back there now. Has the music given up? Where do I stand? There you go. Music is like, no, if you're gonna keep throwing yourself in the pit, you don't get to listen to me anymore. You think it's beautiful? Well, stop dying. Hey. Detective Hardick, I did not give up. Look, see, it's you having a cup of tea at a shrine. All of your health is back. Quickly challenge him to a wrestling match. That's how you do it. Be extraordinarily polite. Kappas are great unless you, like, read into the lore to any degree at all. Like, yeah, sure, that... Now, which one is it? I forget if it's your children or the women. Kappas will steal one of those things. That's kind of their whole bit. And one of the ways to defeat them is bow really, really low. Because then they, honor bound, will match your politeness and bow similarly low, which will tip all the water out of their heads. And then they don't get to move at all. Or, yeah, just straight up beat them in a wrestling match. And that's not like, aha, play the sneaky trick on him. No, you just suplex him. Fine. The gate is open. Will you come over here? Yeah, come here. Probably could have just saved that cup of tea and filled up at the shrine. It's actually fine. What are the odds Kuchisake Onna is going to show up in this game? Like, does that count as Japanese mythology? Or do urban legends count as the mythology? I don't know. I can see the game throwing her in there as a boss fight. Dang crabs! Well, I mean, so I am actually 2.5 hours into this game. So, no, but I am fairly towards the start, right? That said, look, you got these little lamps that go bleh when you hit them. That's a thing. Kappas are over there. This guy's eye looks like the Wu-Tang. That's the most Japanese urban legend. Or so they would have you believe. All I'm saying is I would not be surprised if she showed up. So that's... Oh, and then what we do is we go and we bait that squid. Come here. So that when it goes like that, deflect it that way. My favorite one is the Haunted Umbrella. I know I've mentioned it a little bit before, but that one is... That's just silly. That's one of my favorite, like, Japanese spirits that is just non-malicious screwing around. What does it do? It floats in through your window at night and licks your hair. So that's why, when you wake up, your hair looks like that. 'Cause Umbrella came in. Okay, fine. Why wouldn't it be an umbrella with one eye? Hmm? What have we here? I heard a pitter-patter of tiny feet on the wooden planks of my bridge at first. I thought it was nothing but a rat. Then I thought, no, no, those footsteps are far too tiny and weak to be a rat. Oh, do you know, Utsuro Bune? Because she's in this. Like, what was it, Edo period UFO woman? She's in this. We can't speak to her. She speaks runes that I didn't learn yet. And then I thought, no, no, those footsteps are far too tiny and weak to be a rat. And then, to my utter shock, I saw my precious candles start to extinguish one by one. A transgression that cannot be forgiven! Although I do think even a rat vandal like you may be worthy of my mercy if you answer the following question correctly. So, like, what do you think? Does my bridge look beautiful tonight? I require no pieces of paper, Akamanto. I'm going to leave now. Are you somehow implying that my bridge doesn't look beautiful every night? That, straight up, that is how you give Japanese compliments. As has been explained to me, the phrasing is very specifically not you look good today, because the implication is that you don't look good all the other days. It's like, you look good also, or something like that. It's been a minute. I can read between the lines, you pathetic rat. Well, if you think my bridge looks so ugly, then I'll show you how truly ugly things can really get. Oh, coming direct to you. Here comes the pain. I like this one. This is clever. Nope. Well, what am I supposed to do with that? Is the toilet ghost gonna be here? The one with the one eye? There's a lot of yokai that this thing can choose from. Why do we go for the silly ones? Because we like them. That's why. Alright, we got like 20 minutes to learn to beat this boss. Oh, the rat returns. And still alive. How unfortunate. I had almost forgotten about you and your little rat activities. I am very busy, you see, tending to all sorts of bridge-related business. But yes, I remember now. Shall we rattle them off? First, you destroy my candles, then you brazenly insult my bridge to my face, and now you refuse to be incinerated. You, my most unwelcome guest, deserve a more violent end than I had first envisioned. What? Oh, by the way, Detective Heartache, this is my favorite bit. Does she have another speech box? Let's find out. She doesn't. The characters speak in musical instruments. Is that the Great Wave? Is that our boss fight? Hell yeah! Game didn't quite know what to do with me there, did you, game? The boss fight is odd. That's amazing. I have that on a shirt, by the way. The Great Wave of Kanagawa is a great piece of art. I have it on a shirt. I like that shirt. I have it on a notebook. Mom bought it for me on a teddy bear, which... That's one of those. Hey, I saw this on Temu. Mom needs to stop buying things off Temu. Oh, I nearly got... It's great, isn't it, Heartache? She's just like, yeah, you know what? This rat... not doing super great. I'm starting to think maybe that wall of water isn't as dangerous as I had previously thought. Oh no, my hubris! I hate getting hit in that. Good effort. Seems to me like the sensible thing is just to always be shine sparking as best you can. This I appreciate as well, that seems to be no penalty for failure. You just, like, set back a bit. Which is honestly fine, like... Because this is, at least to me, a difficult sequence of events. Clearly, and I'm getting worse. Difficult sequence of events. However, the fact that there is no... You know, I'm not, like, hemorrhaging money. Yeah, so the game doesn't have corpse running. This isn't just because I'm down here, you know, in a screen-scrolling boss fight. The game just doesn't do corpse running. I'm not... I'd mentioned Hollow Knight, but, like, I'm not losing my money, by doing so. Actually, no, that's the Souls thing, isn't it? You gotta get the little green ball. Forgot the buttons. I did mention this as well. I appreciate very much the dash button is on what I believe to be the correct button for the dash button. I feel it belongs on RT. The previous game had it on the LT. Not where that belongs, thanks. I mean, I get you, like, RB. It's a good, like, trigger button. It's good for firing, controversially. That was not the button I had wished to press. That's the button I had wished to press. I wonder if you're supposed to pogo hop on those. Honestly, shine sparking works. Yeah, shine sparking definitely works better than pogo hopping on those things. Keep doing that. That was close. The best I have done so far. So Empirical Woodland mentioned this towards the start, right? I'm one of those, I gotta be good at it straight away, and if I'm not, I hate everything types of gamers. Former gifted child, how you doing? Not great. And this game at least, up until this point, I haven't really felt much of that, because it is absolutely challenging, but I'm making progress, right? And I'm making decent progress. Ignore the size. Ignore the size. It's... When I get to the end, it's gonna be a party. So, like, I want to succeed, and I want to do well. But also, I'm not going to, like... Oh, I'm going to rage at this game because I'm not getting my way. Heck! You know? I want to do well, mostly, honestly, because I feel that is the better stream experience. I like to see when progress is made. Presumably, my friends are the same. So, you know, here's, what, 10 minutes of one sequence? Heartache, I'll read that in a second. Some people do enjoy watching failure. I don't usually watch rage games, though. So this doesn't even feel like a rage game. This just feels like a challenging sequence in a challenging game. Or at least challenging to me. Like I say, I tend to get frustrated more on behalf of chat, weirdly. Like, come on, Cass, you can do better than this. I've seen you beat all sorts of games. That sequence was so good! Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Now go find a save point. There is one right here. I am putting this game down. We are going out on a highlight. What are you? I'm lying. The characters speak in instruments. Pay 1 foxfire to read a blessing slip from the Tree of Blessings and refill your cattle. 'Tis tough, isn't it? Being honest, it's tough for me too. Hey, let's make a deal. If you believe in me, I'll believe in you too. I know you can do it. I know we can both make it through. I'm Mako. ESC. If you contribute to other people's happiness, you will find the true goal, the true meaning of life. A warrior must only take care that their spirit is never broken. Keep your heart, and you will go far. I wonder if these are Kickstarters. I always wonder that. Like, what are these names? Are these names relevant to anything? I don't know. That's going to be it for today's stream, by the way. Detective Heartache's just going to sit here drinking tea until next week. I don't know why, you strike me as more of a coffee person, but tea is how we refill our health in this game, so tea is what we are currently drinking. Coffee never? Well, there you go. I have learned something. And I am happy to be proven wrong. Who is streaming this game? This person who is, like, 4 hours into it, right near the end. So I'm gonna raid and run, because they're, like, right near the end. This is Relishy, the Demon. Why is the E capitalized? I don't know. I don't know what my timetable is going to be like next week. We're going to find out when I get it on Sunday, yeah? Yeah. You know what I've got? I've got some Sakura tea over there. I'm kind of tempted to have some of that. Sakura tea is really, really good. Anyways, yeah, come back on Monday, probably. We're going to keep Harvest Moon going. And then La Pucelle in the week, and more of this on Friday. I hope. We'll find out. But until next time, goodbye.